Whether you're upgrading your PC or building a new rig, you need a way to keep things cool. Any component, be it a graphics card, motherboard, or processor, can overheat and throttle performance. Even if you don't indulge in high CPU tasks like online gaming or overclocking, you need to be wary of overheating, lest you shorten the lifespan of your PC. CPU coolers work by absorbing and funneling heat away from the processor. The type and quality of the cooler can have a major effect on hardware temperature, performance, and even noise. To run at peak performance without shortening the lifespan of your desktop, you really need to get yourself a decent cooler. Here, we've compiled a list of the 10 best CPU coolers. Number 1. Noctua NHD15. For an air cooler, the Noctua NHD15 isn't exactly cheap, but it's one of the most high-performing and reliable ones you're likely to find. User reviews praise its quiet operation, adding that the performance is better than many similarly priced liquid coolers. It's a bit large for some PC builds, which could pose a problem for taller RAM modules, but if you can fit it, the NHD15 should supply plenty of cooling power for most processors. The NHD15 includes a dual-tower heatsink with two 140mm fans, and is compatible with most Intel and AMD processors. Number 2. Corsair H115i RGB Platinum. Corsair is one of the most popular and reliable brands in the liquid, AIO cooler space, and the H115i marks the pinnacle of stylish CPU cooler tech. With two 140mm RGB magnetic levitation fans, the H115i delivers rapid cooling power with 16 individually controlled LEDs. From professional to user reviews, it's one of the most popular liquid CPU coolers currently available. Some user reviews complain about the noisy operation and difficult installation. Those may be annoying hurdles for some users, especially those with high CPU builds, but for most others it won't be a problem. Number 3. Cooler Master Hyper 212 RGB Black Edition. The Cooler Master Hyper 212 is not only cheap but time-tested, having been around for almost a decade now. This compact cooler includes 4 direct contact heat pipes, a 120mm RGB fan, and a brushed aluminum finish. You can also tweak the cooling performance and noise level with a broad range of fan speeds. Users praise its reliable operation over many years of operation. And, if you're tight on space, rest assured knowing the heatsink is easy to install and roughly the size of a stock unit. Despite a modest, somewhat boring design, the Hyper 212 is a great budget option for casual PC builds, or really any desktop upgrade. Number 4. Arctic Liquid Freezer 2240. Liquid or AIO coolers generally aren't cheap, but the Arctic Liquid Freezer 2240 is about as cheap as they come without compromising on quality. As an AIO cooler, the Liquid Freezer 2240 includes a cool plate, radiator, fan, and pump in one package. This results in less power consumption, efficient cooling, and less noise. It's also easy to install, and, did we mention cheap? Most user reviews praise the Liquid Freezer's performance and efficiency, but warn users to double-check its motherboard compatibility. Officially, it's compatible with most Intel sockets, but users may have trouble with some AMD processors. Number 5. Cooler Master Master Liquid. CPU coolers are, first and foremost, tools for controlling the heat produced by your PC components. But some PC builders favor their flashy aesthetics, and the Cooler Master Master Liquid is definitely one of the more flashy options out there. With addressable RGB fans, 120, 240, or 360mm, and a suite of add-on options, the Master Liquid series offers a wealth of stunning visual cooling components for any PC build. It's sleek, quiet, and very cool, though for some of the more high-end options the Master Liquid series is a bit pricey. You can also expect the coolers to consume a bit of space, so proceed with caution.